This is the second house we ever bought and turned into a rental. So we took the equity out of the last house that was a rental. We bought it, we remodeled it, we put a tenant in it, we refinanced it, we took that money back out and bought rental number 2. And that's this one right here. I was so new to the game that even this being the second rental that I bought, and this is 20 years ago, I remember being so nervous. I had the butterflies in my stomach and I was like, am I doing the right thing? Now, I want to tell you that I bought this house, I think I paid $65,000 for it back 20 years ago. And then we remodeled. Now, I was doing all the work myself because I didn't have the money to pay contractors. So I was over here painting, I was cleaning toilets, I was removing toilets, I was doing all the stuff, doing the yard work. I brought my kids with me, they would hang out. I remember they would play in that little living room. And so it would take me like 8 months to do all the work, lots and lots of painting. I would come home, paint my hair, paint all over my clothes, but that's the sweat equity. There's value in the sweat equity. If you don't have money to pay people to do it, gotta do it yourself. But it was all a learning experience. But I want to make sure that I reiterate all the butterflies in the stomach. It's so hard to do something for the very first time, or the second time, or the third time, but eventually, even when you've got the butterflies, you do it anyways because you do the homework up front, and you know it's a good decision, but that doesn't mean that you don't still have some nervousness about it. But so all that experience builds on each other. This rental we probably owned, I think, for about 11 or 12 years, and we ended up selling it for way, way more. Then we took that money and then we bought more rentals, which you'll see in more videos. But again, this was number 2, still cutting my teeth, figuring things out, doing the work myself. But all that experience just builds on itself, and that's how you do it. Why did this house make a good rental? Now, back when I was looking 20 years ago, there was lots of houses on the market for $68,000, if you can believe it, lots of them. But what I loved about this one, or what my mentor taught me about this particular house, this house, can't hardly tell from the outside, but actually had 5 bedrooms. So every time you have another bedroom, that just means more rent. So I could have spent the same amount for a smaller home, and maybe in better condition, but we bought a larger home in poor condition because I knew I could get more rent. So that's why you have to do some sweat equity. When you want a better opportunity, there's more work that goes into it. So it's one of the reasons why I like this one. The other reason why I liked it is because it was really straight. Now, what do I mean by that? When we walked in, the sheetrock was all done. It had been remodeled at some point, so it wasn't all, chopped up, weird rooms. The rooms all made sense. I had a great layout. And all it really needed was some new carpet, new paint. I think we did some vinyl in the kitchen. So it was all stuff that we could do pretty economically. So that was the other reason why I liked it. But, and the neighborhood is adorable, cute houses all the way around. So it's a place that someone would want to live. So those are 3 of the reasons why we chose this one. I don't own it any longer. I wish I did. So with a lot more, but we used it when we sold it. We took that money and then we bought more. So we're just always trying to recircle or recirculate the money that you take out. Always be reusing your equity. That would be another lesson. Always reuse your equity. Don't leave it in the house. Take it out and then go buy more. Smartly though.